Can you describe your writing process? Like, do you have a place where you prefer to write, or does it really just shift with each project because you're moving and shaking and you're
Yeah,
not really in one place a lot?
that's
So
right.
like, what is your practice, and how do you ground your own practice?
At this point now, pretty much every play I've written over the last several years is in Google Docs. So Google Docs allows me to write on my phone, on my laptop, on my desktop,
Uh-huh.
anywhere. So
Mhm.
that's truthfully, it's a reflection of my life. It's like I don't have a writing desk that I sit down and write that faces the stream.
Mhm.
Um, I've always been adaptive in that way. Um, and it's also, my years of being a bohemian and, my 20s and early 30s, like living in different apartments and different living, and
Mhm.
so it's always been, I've never been too rigid in like my rituals. The one habit I'm trying to break now though is I need to stop deprioritizing my writing in terms of making time for it. I tend to be like, okay, I gotta like write this email and get this, you know, form in and have this meeting. And, I tend to neglect or sort of serve my writing last, which means that a lot of times I'm up against the wall. And my wife is always like, "Oh, you got it. You are, and I'm like, "Yeah, but it's not healthy." And I've relied a lot on the revision process that comes through workshops, and that's also me. Like I really truly think about it like I think about it, and this maybe is because I went to grad school at an art school, but I tend to approach playwriting conceptually because I know I'm writing a performance, I'm writing an event. I'm
Mhm.
not writing prose, or I'm not writing a piece of text. I'm writing a concept for a live event. I very much fully embrace um like that I am writing for theater or for a particular theater, and that theater and I are partners in this, and they have resources, and and I very much need to hear it. I'm pretty I hit a point where I'm just like, this is the best I can do on my own without having heard it at least. But then also to flip it, it's like sometimes these things that are not coming across on page come across when performed, and then that
Yeah.
director or that dramaturg is like, oh, okay, I see what you're trying to do. So for me, it's all conceptual, and until we're all experiencing the thing together, the page itself is not revealing enough to make certain determinations.